Hey Coyotes, it's Thursday Tech Day on a Friday again, and first off I want to apologize because it's been a couple of weeks. However, I know everybody's been very busy with testing and all of the other activities that we've had going on campus, and so we're just going to start again this week, and hopefully you'll find a couple of tools that you can use in your classroom. So the first one I want to go over is humanizing language teaching. Now we have talked a lot this year about literacy and rigor and relevance, and so this is another resource for you just to get some ideas to expand upon your knowledge and your understanding of language teaching, because we all know that we have too many students. We have a lot of students who are actually below level in their reading skills. And so here, this website, and I'm going to post this on our Google Classroom. Here you can find a lot of resources. And so there's various issues of this newsletter or this article. You can go through and you can look at previous editions, but here you have just some articles about literacy, about language teaching. You'll see ELT a lot, so English language teaching pedagogy, and then you'll also see EFL, which is English as a foreign language. And so these are two skills that we're teaching. We don't really realize it because our students speak a lot of that social, that tier 1 language, but we want to get them to the tier 3 where they're really academically based, where they can talk academically, they can have conversations. When you're going to see one page I've been reading again in the 7 steps of a highly language rich classroom for foreign language, and one of the things that Sidlets focuses on is the fact that students can't write if they're not speaking it. They can only write what they're able to say and speak. And so this is really important and relevant to what we're talking about here in terms of literacy. So here you've got 21st century skills. There's just various articles that you can read, and it's kind of self-professional development. Lesson ideas, there's some lesson ideas here too. There's creativity group, just some more ways to expand creativity in the classroom, da 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 da. So a lot of different resources for you here in this website. So I'm going to post that link on in our Google Classroom. Okay, the other thing I want to talk about is image to speech or image to text. And this is actually a resource that you can use, especially for our oral students who need a little bit of extra support. And here you've got image to speech, you've got a text to speech, and you have the image to text. So we're going to talk about image to speech first. And this is actually a great resource if you have pictures of things and you don't have it in a Word text format to be able to do text to speech. Here you've got image to speech. So you can pick what gender you want the voice to come over in. You can select a speed. The 1 is a little fast, so if I want to slow it down just a little bit, I can. If I'm wanting to speed it up a little bit, you can speed it up as well. And then you choose a file. So I'm going to choose, I took 2 pictures with my phone of the Sidlets book, and I'm going to find those here. So here's the first one, and I convert. And it does take a couple of seconds, and then you're going to see create new conversation, or you're going to see download, and you're not downloading it to your computer per se, you're downloading it to the program. So here, let's click download, and then you'll be able to listen to it.
For a moment of vulnerability. I not anxiety with speaking French in front of my student.
Okay, so I pressed the wrong pause button, but you can see how the voice sounds. It is a little robotic sounding, but it's still a good quality audio.
I not anxiety with speaking French in front of my students.
And you can change it if you want it to be a female voice or another voice. You can change that, and you can also change the speed at which it records. So that's a really good feature that I like on this. Okay, next we're going to talk about the this image to speaker. And this is where you have a picture, you upload it again, and then it speaks to you again. And I like this one because this one has different voice features. So here again, we just choose our file. I'm going to choose this one, the 5 C's of life, and I'm not a robot. Here we go. And here you can see it comes out with a pretty nice text. Now this little piece here, I'm not sure why it did that. Sometimes it just picks up things from the picture that it thinks is text. And then here it said he instead of thee. And I think because it was cursive. So that's kind of one thing that you have to be a little bit particular about, is making sure that the image is really clear, that the writing is clear. So here, notice I can change the rate, I can change the pitch, I can highlight. This highlights the words as it's speaking, and then I can choose the voice. So let's hear what Microsoft David Desktop sounds like.
The 5 C's of life. Choices, chances, changes.
So that one's pretty decent. Again, it sounds a little robotic, but the voice is really clear. It's easy to understand here. I like this one because you have a lot of different voice opportunities, a little voice accent. So I can do US English, just in general.
The 5 C's of life. Choices, chances, changes.
And on that one, I might want to slow down the rate just a little bit because it's speaking a little fast, especially for some of our English language learners. I can do English female, so to get a little bit of a different accent.
The 5 C's of life. Choices, chances, change.
Etc., etc. So there's a lot of fun that you can do playing around with this, but the point is you have a really good text to, or image to speech feature on here that you can use in your class for your students who need that language support. And the last one that I want to show you here is image to text. And I really like this one too because this one creates text that you can manipulate from an image. So here I have an image that I downloaded. Okay, so I had a little glitch there that I need to fix. So I'm going to go to upload image and I'm going to click this one. And I click convert. And then it's going to give me a really nice text. So it usually takes a couple of minutes. Again, most of these programs that are available online, it does take a few minutes for them to convert. And here we have a good, clean text. So, and then I can copy it and I can convert it more if I wanted to. So here are some tools that for you to use, a little bit of professional development, of self-development, a little bit of reading and resources, and then we have our image to speech, our another image to speech or text to speech, and then you've got image to text. So I hope that these are good resources that you can use in your classroom. I hope that you are all having a fantastic week. And remember, we really want to finish out this year really strong in the classroom. So make sure that we're giving that 100% every day. I know sometimes it's a little difficult when we have so many things going on, but we really need to make sure that we're giving a full effort to our students who are deserving of that high quality education that we have to offer them. So have a fantastic week, have a fantastic weekend, get some R&R, and we will see you Monday, and go Yotes!